Good morning, everybody. It's so wonderful to see you, and thank you for following us on a day in our life. I have learned through watching other people's day in the life videos that our life's a little bit different. We do things in a different order, but that's due to our family and having a baby and how we can get things accomplished in a day. So follow along and see what we do.
Every change has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now, with the whole world at our feet.
Hello. How are you today? Very good. What did you do today? Oh, good. Did you have fun? So the night before, I usually get all of his morning work together and I put it all at his seat. Everything that I want him to do. He has to read for 30 minutes. He usually does a math sheet independently. He writes his spelling words. He does his handwriting. And then he usually has a journal topic, at least right now, just to help him with his writing and to just talk about the things that's going on. Dad, is that you? Good morning. So far, got up, made coffee, taught about 4 classes this morning, got the baby up, got the baby fed, Michael did his morning work. The wind is really blowing and all my neighbors' trash cans are just blowing over, so that's what you're listening to. Got Michael going on his morning work. That is a time for me in the morning where he can do things that he does not need me for, and I can, clean up, get the dishes going. I can have breakfast. I've already been up for hours before him, so I kind of need a break. I need a little time to zen out a little bit. So did that. We checked his morning work, and now I'm gonna do a quick workout. Not sure what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna get warmed up. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do a 15-minute AMRAP of lunges, then dumbbell hang snatches, and maybe about 10 calories on the assault bike. We'll see how that goes, see how I feel. just gonna talk to you down here. So I feel that my fitness level is increasing and I feel better. I pushed harder today. I felt like I could. I felt like I had the strength and the aerobic capacity, so yay. Can't tell you how many rounds I did. I feel like it was 4 and 20 reps, I think, but that felt really good. Oh, I did a 12-minute AMRAP, not 15. All right, see you in a bit. So far, my daughter went down for her nap and I was able to work out, which was great. I was also able to take a shower. I had enough time to do my hair. I put on some makeup like a human. It was great. I also really needed to wash our sheets and blankets, so it didn't get done this weekend. So I did it earlier, and I think there's too much light in here. There we go. So I was able to make the bed. First thing I like to do when I get out of bed is I really like to make it, and it always makes me feel really good and more organized. Who else really loves to have a nice, cozy, clean, like well put together bed? You love to read here. I do. It's not going to happen till later today. So now let's go finish school. Normally we start our one-on-one time with the American Patriots Almanac. So we've been doing a lot of history, and this has actually been really cool. So every day it tells you what's happening in history, and it gives you this really cool synopsis. So today in 1732, George Washington is born in Westmoreland County, Virginia. 1819, Spain cedes Florida to the United States. Hi.
Oh. She thinks it goes. Yoo.
Must be at least 30 years old, be a citizen of the United States for 9 years, and a resident of the state you are representing. And there's no length of time that you had to live. So next we're going to do science. And we've really been enjoying the Good and the Beautiful's geology unit. So we love being outside. We love nature. And something that we do as a family is we love to collect rocks from everywhere we've been. I also have a massive rock collection that I inherited from my grandmother. So we're going to do this next. All right, today's lesson is about soil. What do you think are the most important things to have on Earth in order to survive?
Water.
Mm-hmm.
Food.
Mm-hmm. Maybe shelter or clothing.
Yeah.
Good.
Ta-da!
You loaded your wheelbarrow with all the things that are in soil. Good job.
Thanks. High five. Ta-da!
Good job. So we're going to learn about what the executive branch does. Do you want attention? Hi. All right, William Penn said, "People are more afraid of the laws of man than of God because their punishment seems to be nearest." In our last lesson, we learned that Congress makes laws, but a law by itself really isn't any good. Think about if your parents told you that every night before bed you must pick up any messes in your room, toys, clothes, etc. But then they never did anything if you didn't pick up the mess. Would you be likely to pick up your room very often? No. Most likely you would. So the way that we use the Gather Around U.S. Government unit is that I print out his book, but I don't print out the teacher's guide. I usually just read it off of my computer to him, and if I need to show him pictures, I will, but this saves me from having to pay to have something printed or use the ink or paper or whatever. It's just a lot easier. I also really like to read aloud to him, but we kind of have to wait till Kennedy takes a nap because she either tries to grab the book or she's hollering and he can't pay attention. So currently we're reading some of the Christian Heroes books, and I have really enjoyed them. Have you enjoyed them?
Yeah.
They're not boring. They're very interesting. They're easy reads. They've been a lot of fun. I have learned a lot about certain missionaries. So we're currently reading about David Livingstone, and I had no idea he was a missionary. It's not really what you learn in popular culture. So anyway, I'm going to read a little bit to him while she's asleep. His first trip home with his family in 20 years. He was staying in the boarding house while in London to meet with the directors of the London Missionary Society. So, guess who's awake? I'm gonna go get her. Follow me. Kennedy! What are you doing? Are you awake? What are you doing? Hi, Happy. Hello. What are you doing? Lay down. Hi. She actually had a very good nap, didn't you? So she gave me about she gave us about an hour and a half, which was nice. So I'll bring her down and we'll finish reading her read aloud. Crashing against the bow of the ship, and he loved watching the dolphins that swam along the side. He was also fascinated by the stars and the navigation equipment the George carried. Captain Donaldson showed him how to make lunar observations at night with the quadrant and the chart position of the stars on a map. Soon. So we're down on the floor now to finish reading our chapter, because this is usually what happens if she's awake. She can't sit still long enough, and it's fine, so we'll just get on the floor. A week later, the George had new sails flapping from her remaining masts, and the broken railings and hatch covers had been repaired. The ship was soon headed east across the Atlantic Ocean towards southern Africa. The Yankee living at the mission station seemed blissful to them. They began to wonder whether God had really called them in. And then we like to read a little bit of where the sidewalk ends just for fun.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Your.
Right. Ooh, boa constrictor. Oh, I'm being eaten by a boa constrictor. A boa constrictor, a boa constrictor. I'm being eaten by a boa constrictor, and I don't like it one bit. Well, what do you know? It's nibbling my toe. Oh, gee, it's up to my knee. Oh, my, it's up to my thigh. Oh, fiddle, it's up to my middle. Oh, heck, it's up to my neck. Oh, dread, it's... What do you think happened?
He's dead.
Do you think it ate him?
Yeah.
So now we're going to do a little bit of Bible. So currently we're using More Than Words by Rebecca Spooner. It's been a lot of fun. It's easy. It kind of speaks to him where he is in his life and his age. We've enjoyed it. It's kind of quick and easy, pretty simple and straightforward. So let's take a look. Start over here. Just a closer walk with thee. So these are verses from hymns. Throw this world of toil and snares. Read that.
The world has lots of troubles.
So that's the interpretation. That's what it means. So in hymns and in poems and really great literature, they're using big words. They're making it sound a certain way because they want you to feel while you're reading it and be able to see it. So let's read it again. Alright, so now we're going to move on to language arts. We are currently using level 2 of the Good and the Beautiful's language arts. We've tried a lot of different curriculums, but this seems to be the one that has worked the best, especially for now. Right now where he is, I'm going to do another video on the curriculum that we're going to use next year and talk more about what we did. But we started with Abeka, which gave him an amazing like phonics basis. But this has been a lot of fun. Read these words.
Graph, photo, elephant, bear,
Sphere.
sphere.
So what do you notice in all of these words? What is similar?
They all have a P in them.
Well, not just a P.
A PH.
What does PH say when it's together? So every one of these words is using PH for the sound. Very good. Painting does not have to be about something exciting like a video game to be interesting. We can feel...
Oh my god.
Oh, homeschooling with a baby. We can feel a lot of true joy. We're headed to the bookstore right now to get Michael a couple of books. He's going to spend about a week with his grandparents, and so the only schoolwork I'm going to send is that he reads for 30 minutes, and he'll probably fly through several books.
I survived the battle on D-Day.
Who's that? All right, we're back from the store. Hi, you see yourself? We're back from the bookstore, and Michael is eating his lunch, and I'm gonna put you down for a nap. Are you ready for a nap? I guess that's no. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with us for a day in our life. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.
Every change has a reason.